simply unbelievable. I can't believe I have to do this, but I have to. Whenever I bring in any kind of food into the school, somebody eats it. And is it my students? No, it's not my students who eat my food. It's the teachers. Mr. Scott eats my cookies. Miss Ocker eats my banana bread. Miss Colt, she must have eaten something of mine. Well, nobody is going to eat my ice cream. That's why I'm going to disguise it. Frozen fish heads. Who would want to eat frozen fish heads? Nobody. Yes, the perfect disguise. Frozen fish heads. Yes, I think that will work perfectly. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Oh, I'm so hungry. All right, lean cuisine. Ugh, frozen fish heads. Disturbing.
Ice cream time. Kids are gone. Oh, there it is. Yes, ice cream time. Frozen fish heads. Sick. Gross.
Ice cream, gonna have me some ice cream. Ice cream, ice cream. No ice cream. Oh. Frozen fish heads. Frozen fish heads. Frozen fish heads. Frozen fish heads.
Little red Corvette, you need to love, you need to love. Where's my ice cream? Hey everybody, I'm going to introduce a new Yes Corn activity. It's called Ice Cream Shop. I was actually hoping to share some ice cream with you guys to kind of kick this off. It's kind of a big project, but somebody ate it. Let me know if any of your teachers smell like ice cream. Just kind of drop me a note. I'd like to know. Anyway, okay. I'm over it. Let's talk Ice Cream Shop, ladies and gentlemen. So you and your partner have come up with a crazy idea of starting an ice cream shop here at High Lakes. Sounds pretty awesome, doesn't it? Miss Burley thinks it's a great idea, but she has a couple of rules that you have to follow. Okay, so first rule, the shop must have 10 different flavors of ice cream. You can't have 9 or 8, you can't have 11 or 12, you can't have 20, you can't have 30. You have to have 10 different flavors of ice cream. All cones must have 2 scoops of ice cream. So you won't sell any ice cream cones with a single scoop or a triple scoop. They all have to have 2 scoops. Okay, and those are the rules that have to be followed. You can have fun with your flavors within reason. Again, your teacher will probably give you some guidance with that. Again, obviously school appropriate, please. Yeah, but it has to be 10 flavors, and each cone that is served needs to have 2 scoops. All right, based on these requirements, Miss Burley has a question. How many different 2-scoop combinations can be made with 10 flavors? All right. So, and that's what this assignment becomes a bit of a project, because we're going to ask you to do a little bit more, because we've been talking to you guys about organizing your thoughts and being able to impart your thinking in a way that a teacher can understand. It's going to be really important for you in middle school. So that's the other piece to this activity. So your assignment is to work with a partner. Okay, so work with a partner. You can talk to your teacher if you want to work solo. That's going to be kind of up to you and your teacher. To create an organized menu for your ice cream shop. Okay, so you're coming up with the menu that would be presented at this shop. Okay, this menu must have the following things. So on your menu, of course, you're going to want to put the name of your ice cream shop. And I want you to list, or we want you to list, your shop owners, so you and your partner. Don't do 3 people, just do 2, okay? So you need to obviously identify your 10 flavors. Show all possible 2-scoop combinations. Key here, doing it in an organized way, okay? The pricing for your 2-scoop combinations, okay? It may be the same price for all of them, which is fine. $5 for 2 scoops of ice cream, which is perfectly fine. You need to advertise the total number of 2-scoop combinations, okay? Because it would be something that you'd be promoting. You can have this many. You have this many different options, right? Okay. And your final draft needs to be artfully designed and colored. In other words, people, we want it looking good, organized, artistic, colorful. Again, this is a menu. You're trying to promote your business. Okay. All right. So let's move down a little bit. Some advice for you. Oh, by the way, this is really important. Each partner, so if you're working with somebody, each partner must create a menu. So you're not just creating one menu, you and your partner are each creating a menu. Now, here's the thing. Your menus can look the same or similar, okay, because you guys are working together. So you're sharing ideas and thinking and design. That's perfectly fine. But each one of you is creating a menu, okay? Advice, brainstorm and work first. So you may want to just get a piece of scratch paper or copy paper or whatever and start figuring out your flavors and figuring out those combinations. Do the math, in other words, all right? And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We're going to hit you with a more challenging aspect of this math project in a couple of days. There is something more to this than just this activity. So be prepared for that. And I want you guys to be thinking and seeing what happens as you're going through this process, because it'll help you when we hit you with a bigger question. All right. Once you have all the math and combinations and flavors figured out, create a rough draft, and I'd get a piece of copy paper, probably a bigger piece of copy paper, because your final copy will eventually be on a 12 by 18. At least that's what I have my kids do. So a rough draft done on a piece of copy paper, and then once you make it, it's looking good, you feel good about it, you can start working on that extremely organized and artistic final copy. Okay. You'll be working with your teacher because we're not all necessarily in the same spot or starting it on the same day. So your teacher will have lots of advice and input as you make your way through. More than anything, guys, the idea is to have some fun with this. Do some math. Again, the bigger math question will come in a few days. And also be organized in your process, organized in showing your thinking, how you're solving these things, and what you're showing. All right? Awesome. I'll stop talking now so you can get to work. See ya.
Hi, is this the grocery outlet? Oh, I am looking for a product. I've been looking for it everywhere. Nobody seems to have it. It's called frozen fish heads. I wanted to find out if you have it. Frozen fish heads. Frozen fish heads, just like it sounds. No, it's not a joke. No? Oh!